What if I told you that while most real estate crashed in 2008, one property type actually had positive returns? Or that during COVID, when hotels dropped 54%, certain properties collected 99% of rent? Here's what billionaires like Warren Buffett and Sam Zell know that most investors don't. There are 10 property types that are mathematically recession-proof. And I'm about to show you exactly what they are, the returns you can expect, and how to find them whether you have $500 or $5 million. Oh, and for the record, this is not financial advice. Deal number 1. Mobile home parks. Mobile home parks collected 99% of rent through COVID. Not 90, not 95, 99%. Warren Buffett owns them. Sam Zell built an empire on them. And most people have no idea they exist as an investment. It works because you're buying the land. Tenants own their trailer, but pay you monthly rent for the lot. Simple, right? However, it costs $5,000 to $10,000 to move a mobile home. That's a lot of money these tenants typically don't have, so your tenants are basically stuck. Turnover is 5 times lower than apartments. Plus, they maintain the home. You maintain the land. No toilets, no tenant calls at 2 a.m. about broken appliances. The numbers in terms of cap rates are 7 to 10% compared to 4 to 5% for apartments. Operating margins of 65 to 70%. Cash-on-cash returns of 15 to 26% if you use seller financing. There's also different entry points. Individual plots for $10,000 to $50,000 to rent out. Small parks for $200,000 to $800,000. And mobilehomeparkstore.com has over 250 listings right now. The key is direct outreach, not even online marketplaces. Most parks are owned by retirees who don't even list them publicly. County tax records, cold calls, that's how you find the hidden deals with the best return on investment. Now, if mobile homes feel too niche for you, this next one is hiding in plain sight. Deal number 2, self-storage. Self-storage was the only real estate sector with positive returns in 2008, plus 5%, while everything else bled. Why? Because recessions create more storage demand, not less. Death, divorce, dislocation, downsizing. The industry calls it the 4 Ds. When people lose homes, they store belongings. When businesses restructure, they store inventory instead of liquidating. During COVID, occupancy surged from 91.5% to 96.5%. As college closures and work from home created a storage explosion. Returns were about 14.9% annually since 1993 for REITs. Operating expenses only 25 to 40%, the lowest in commercial real estate. And you break even at just 45% occupancy versus 65 to 80% for other properties. You've got 3 ways to invest in self-storage. Option 1, buy a small mom and pop facility directly. These start around a few $100,000. Option 2, buy REIT shares. Public storage and extra space storage are the big publicly traded companies you can invest in through the stock market. Or option 3, join a syndication where you pool money with other investors to buy larger facilities. CrowdStreet has these deals starting at $25,000 minimums. But here's the international play. The US has 7.4 square feet of storage per person. The UK, only 0.44 square feet. Perhaps there is a massive undersupply there. Now, remember when I said recessions actually help certain properties? This next one proves it. Deal number 3, student housing. Institutional investors call student housing the best performing asset class during the entire 2008 crisis. The logic is simple. When the economy tanks, what do people do? Go back to school. University enrollment increases during recessions. And here's the supply crisis. Less than 1 bed per 10 students in major European cities. UK occupancy rates hit 95% plus in Manchester, Nottingham major student hubs. Returns are 20 to 30% higher than standard rentals. UK HMOs yield 8 to 15.5% gross. Purpose-built student accommodation returned 9.8% in 2024. Risk profile is insane. Rent paid termly or annually up front with parental guarantors. You're not chasing the 20-year-olds, you're dealing with their employed parents. Entry, is a little more costly. £150,000 to £400,000 for UK HMOs, £60,000 to £150,000 for student pods. Blackstone's €5.22 billion acquisition of student housing during COVID tells you everything you need to know about institutional confidence. Okay, those three are solid. But if you want something that serves essential workers, teachers, nurses, firefighters, pay attention to this. Deal number 4. Workforce housing. Workforce housing, Class B and Class C apartments, had delinquency rates below 0.5% through the entire Great Recession, below 0.5%. These are properties for people earning 60 to 120% of area median income. Essential workers who can't afford luxury but make too much for subsidized housing. When the economy crashes, Class A tenants downgrade to Class B, so demand actually increases. And where can these tenants go? They can't afford home ownership, can't afford Class A luxury. JP Morgan committed $1 billion to this sector. Hill Point closed a $750 million fund. DLP Housing Fund has delivered 17.4% compounded returns. Target returns are 10 to be 13% for funds, 15 to 20% plus for value-add strategies where you buy older properties below market rent and upgrade them. Syndications through Realty Mogul and CrowdStreet start at $10,000 to $50,000. Now, let me ask you something. What's one service you absolutely cannot skip during a recession? Deal number 5. Medical office buildings. Healthcare. You can skip vacations, eating out, new clothes. You're not skipping your diabetes medication or heart checkups. Medical office buildings never exceeded 10% vacancy during 2008. During COVID, when regular offices emptied out, medical stayed at 91% plus occupancy, with rents actually rising 5.5%. Doctors invest hundreds of thousands in specialized build-out and equipment. They can't just move. Renewal rates hit 80% plus with 7 to 15-year leases. Their patients are also tied to their location typically. Cap rates are 5.5 to 7%. Sale prices $281 to $291 per square foot, 49% above traditional office. Annual rent growth, 3.8%. Entry point, $2 to $6 million, which is actually accessible compared to other commercial, but still not accessible to the average real estate investor. REITs include Healthcare Realty Trust. Syndications through equity multiple at $10,000 to $25,000 minimums, making it more accessible. Healthcare spending is hitting $6.2 trillion by 2028, with 83 million Americans over 65 by 2050. The tailwind doesn't stop. All right, everything so far has been commercial-level stuff. But even during a pandemic, what did everyone still need to do? Deal number 6. Grocery. Anchored retail. EAT. Grocery-anchored shopping centers maintained 90% plus occupancy through both 2008 and COVID. While malls died, grocery thrived. During COVID, groceries were deemed essential. Grocery spending rose 8% during inflation, and Blackstone just dropped $4 billion on grocery-anchored retail. Phillips Edison maintains 97 to 98% occupancy. E-commerce can't kill this because people want to pick their own fresh produce. High foot traffic supports adjacent tenants. Dry cleaners, salons, quick service restaurants. During a recession, these adjacent tenants are the ones to close down first. They're also the first empty stores to open again due to the high amount of foot traffic or expansion of the grocery store to satisfy increased demand. Cap rates run 100 plus basis points above other retail. Vacancy just 6.6% as of Q4 2024. New supply at record lows. Phillips Edison offers partnerships at $50,000 minimums. Look for properties anchored by expanding grocers. Aldi is adding 9 stores, Publix expanding northeast. Now that we're halfway through, let me hit you with something that surprised even me. Deal number 7. Industrial warehouses. Industrial warehouses became the top-performing commercial real estate sector post-2008. And it's all because of one thing: e-commerce. E-commerce needs 3 times the warehouse space of traditional retail. Amazon, FedEx, every retailer. They need distribution centers. And that need doesn't pause during a recession. Prologis maintains 94 to 98% occupancy with 35% embedded rent growth. Rents are still below market potential. What I love? Triple net leases. Tenants pay property taxes, insurance, and maintenance. You collect checks from credit quality tenants on 5 to 10-year leases. Look towards international play. Mexico just passed China as #1 US goods supplier. Nearshoring is driving warehouse demand. Now, everything I've shown you so far requires serious capital or syndication access. But what if you only have $14,000? Deal number 8. House hacking. House hacking can deliver 50 to 100% plus returns, depending on your own network and charismatic skills. Here's how it works. Buy a duplex, triplex, or fourplex with an FHA loan at 3.5% down. Live in one unit, rent out the others. Tenants cover your mortgage. During recessions, rental demand for shared housing increases as people seek roommates and cheaper options. Craig Curelop built a $500,000 plus net worth in 5 years, starting from negative $16,000 using this strategy. Search Zillow or Realtor.com for multifamily properties near universities, hospitals, military bases. Okay, that's 8. But these last 2 are different. One is literally mandated by law. The other is how billionaires got rich. Deal number 9. Tax liens. Tax lien certificates offer legally mandated returns of 8 to 24% depending on state. Arizona pays 16%, Florida 18%, Texas 25%, Iowa 24%. These are fixed by law, not market dependent. When homeowners don't pay property taxes, counties auction the debt as certificates. You buy the certificate, earn the interest rate. About 96% redeem. Owner pays you back with interest. The 4% that don't redeem, you may end up owning the property at a fraction of value. Entry point? $100 to $500 for individual certificates, $500 to $10,000 for portfolio building. No financing needed. You can find these on county tax collector websites directly. govease.com for nationwide online auctions. bid4assets.com. And here's number 10, the Blackstone Playbook. Deal number 10, distressed properties. Blackstone purchased 48,000 plus distressed homes at 30 to 50% below market during the 2008 to 2012 recovery. Built a $17 billion single-family rental portfolio. That's how generational wealth gets created. Buying when others panic. Foreclosure rates just jumped 20% year over year. As rates stay elevated, more distressed inventory hits the market. Discount ranges of pre-foreclosures are 10 to 20% below market. Auctions 20 to 40% below. Bank-owned 15 to 30% below. You can find them globally. It depends per country. Take the US, where you have auction.com. The UK has Allsop, Savills Auctions. Canada has houseful.ca for foreclosures. Australia has SQM Research, Search Mortgagee in Possession. There are some risks. Condition: no inspections. Budget 20 to 30% for repairs. But the instant equity and opportunity only improves during contractions. All right, those are your 10. But knowing what to buy is useless if you can't find deals. So here's how. First, realize the best deals are off-market. Network with commercial agents. Connect with wholesalers who find deals and assign contracts for finder's fees. Join local real estate investment association groups. Use Property Radar, Reonomy, PropStream to find distressed owners and absentee landlords. The key is to make yourself top of mind with brokers and agents. Send your criteria. Stay in touch. When the perfect deal comes along, you get the first call. Obviously, there's due diligence, financing, legal, closing, property management. But you now have the playbook of what to target and where to look. If this video changed your entire perspective on real estate investing or gave new insights, subscribe so that we will be sure to make more content like it. Best of luck on your real estate journey. Find something recession resistant, acquire it smart, and start building cash flow that outlasts any economic downturn. I'll catch you on the next one.